Here are the hottest things a guy can wear. These are my personal preferences. If you don't agree, keep scrolling. First up, girls love a crew neck sweater. And not just any crew neck, specifically like a Ralph Lauren or a Tommy Hilfiger one. It gives like classy, sexy, old money vibes, and girls eat that shit up. Also, if you don't want to spend the money on them, I swear to God, they have them in every thrift store across America. Along that same vibe, it's like extra hot if a guy takes it off and puts it over his shoulders. This look is fine. Next up, we have a button-up shirt with a white tank or tee underneath. It gives off bad boy vibes, it gives old 90s grunge vibe, even with a tee. Really great. Next up, and this one's kind of specific, but rugby shirts. Something about it just screams like athletic, old school varsity vibes. It takes me back to watching old 2000s movies with like the head football captain and the cheerleader. They have a lot of good rugby shirts right now at Zara. I'm going to link all of my recommendations for these products under my Shop My under this post. Next up, invest in a nice pair of shoes. The first thing people notice about your outfit is your shoes. If you have the same dirty white pair of sneakers that you've worn since you were a freshman in college, throw them away, invest in some nice shoes. And that doesn't just have to be sneakers. Whatever your shoe preference is, that can be boots, that can be sneakers, upgrade. We're upgrading in 2023. Next up, we have rings. Girls love jewelry on men, but specifically rings. Something about like seeing it on their hands, it just gives off bad boy vibes. I love seeing my man decked out in the rings that I got him. It's just a power move. For lounging, girls love a gray sweatpant. Ask a girl what the hottest thing a guy can wear just hanging around the house or like after the shower putting on his pants, gray sweatpants. It's something in our brains, guys. Lastly, any type of hoodie and puffer combo or hoodie and flannel combo. If a guy walks by wearing an outfit like this, my girls, not me because I'm happily taken, my girls will be looking. And an honorary mention is if you smell good. It's really important to invest in a good cologne. Don't go too crazy, like don't channel Abercrombie circa 2010. But if you're talking to a guy and they have just a really nice subtle scent to them, girls love it. I'll link my favorite colognes under this post too. Let me know if you guys want a part 2.
Yeah, so guys, your style, okay? Your style is very important. And what I would say, choose your own style. You understand? I actually have a video on the Masculine Identity membership talking about how to use your masculine identity in your style. Okay, what you want to do is you want to be authentic. Now, she gave a lot of cool suggestions, but only take those suggestions if they actually work for you from an authentic place. Okay, don't do anything fake. Don't do anything stupid. However, there are certain rules of thumb, right? Make sure your clothes are clean. Make sure you have good hygiene, meaning that you smell good, you don't have any body odor. Make sure you take care of grooming. Make sure you know how to coordinate colors. Okay, if you're like a muted type of person, coordinate your colors. Do your grays and your khakis and stuff like that. If you are a bright color person, you definitely have to make sure your colors coordinate so it makes sense. Don't be running around here trying to look like a box of Skittles or some type of rainbow. You understand what I'm saying? That and uncoordinated rainbow. You feel me? Like, make sure it makes sense. If you wearing you're wearing some blue shoes or a blue hat, then make sure you got some blue in your outfit and things like that. Or make sure your suit coordinates well or whatever you got going on. T-shirt, jeans. There's a lot of things you could do, but the bottom line is to be clean. The bottom line is to be clean. Another good pointer is to make sure you buy enough clothes so that your clothes always look new. You want your clothes to look new, right? So what does that mean? That means know which clothes to take to the cleaners, know which clothes that when you wash them in the washing machine, that, you might want to put them on like a gentle cycle. You might want to turn them inside out so the colors don't fade as quickly, things like that, right? So you want your clothes to look as new as possible at all times. So that means, depending on your budget or depending on, the look that you're going for, you're going to have to buy clothes at a certain frequency that you can afford. You understand? Because you want to have clothes that at least look new, right? So you might want to invest in clothing steamer or iron, you understand, to make sure your clothes don't have a lot of wrinkles and things like that. Everything doesn't have to be expensive, but you want your stuff to look new and you want them to be clean. You want them to smell good, and you yourself, you want to smell good. You understand? Masculine Identity Eau de Parfum coming very, very soon. So make sure you guys look out for that. Guys, you have to understand that your style helps you to express the uniqueness of your masculine identity. And every man deserves to know his true masculine identity. What makes it unique? What makes it special? And your style, the way that you dress, is an extension of that uniqueness. So, with this video, I have no problem with this video. Like I said, she gives a lot of cool suggestions on style. And I would say that you can listen to her talking points and take them with a general grain of salt, but never forget your masculine identity. Okay. So when she talks about shoes, if you don't wear sneakers, don't go out and buy a pair of sneakers if you know that's not your style. If you know that you like to wear dress shoes, wingtips, and shoes like that, then stick to that. Stick to those. But again, like I said, make sure your shoes look good. Make sure they're like, if you wear leather shoes, wingtips and stuff like that, make sure they're polished. You understand? Make sure they look clean. Make sure they look new. Okay. Again, we have to be intentional. We have to be authentic. And even though she gives good suggestions, we still have to be ourselves, right? We still have to dress from an authentic place. We still have to express ourselves outwardly from the inside. All right. So it's important for you to not just take all her suggestions. And remember, she's a woman who is taken, right? She already has a boyfriend. So her opinions almost don't count to a certain extent, right? Because nobody's checking for her. You get what I'm saying? So you have to, again, take her suggestions with a general grain of salt, but make sure that you apply your specific masculine identity to those suggestions and then come up with your own unique style. And that is what's important. And that is what's going to get you to attract the women that are compatible with you, because the way that you dress is an extension of who you really are. At least that's the way it should be. All right. Because we're talking about authenticity. We're talking about consistency of character, and we're talking about a masculine identity. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. Be grateful. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.